Hi, welcome to this week's edition of the Energy, Oil and Gas program.
The Energy, Oil and Gas program showcases businesses, technocrats.
This wouldn't have been possible without the leadership of Ernest.
Investors.
There have been some
political elections, terrorism.
So the potential immense.
Take advantage of economies of scale.
Is to look at the fact that
the Gulf of Guinea will say one of the remaining frontiers where the oil and gas that will serve the world would come from.
Government.
We have quite a lot of people still coming to find way that they can invest.
Workers. Unemployed. Communities in the exploration arenas. All is one in Nigeria and Africa. We cover multi-million-dollar project launches like the recently launched DSV Venice, a Nigerian investment.
This brand new ABS classified dynamic position and DP2 support vessel is the largest indigenously owned dive support vessel in sub-Saharan Africa.
A marine vessel nearly owned by a petrolog that can accommodate 180 persons. We are unrepentant of the growth of the indigenous Nigerian ownership.
In the past, every job of engineer is done overseas. You have a pocket of engineering companies here and there, and they are not giving jobs. But now, because of that domiciliation policy, they have no choice. Either they are here working with a local partner, or they don't come in.
Currently, we do not have any single expert handling all these instruments. They are all Nigerians. So we are 100% Nigerian company. We practice 100% local content.
Here are some views about Nigerians and doing business here in Nigeria.
One of the key issues in Nigeria is employment generation today, and what he has done is to, in a sustainable way, try to tackle that problem by looking at manufacturing of PPEs, personal protective equipment in country, and doing it in a way that is very, very structured.
Getting to produce fire resistant coverall, that is the #1 and most preferred coverall fabrics in Nigeria, has been a key challenge to us.
First of all, get into agreement with original equipment manufacturers in this space in terms of the materials we use, which these days have to be fire retardant. Then also get locals, youths from oil and gas manufacturing communities trained to actually make these PPEs.
All these were trained, and before they started, they were sewing, but they were not going to talk about our business.
And then finally, secure land to build a facility right here in the Niger Delta. So those are all good, very good evidence of a company that realizes what we can all achieve with Nigerian content development.
But here is a foreigner's view of the average Nigerian in the business.
Following this implementation of the local content law, you see a lot of shifting of intelligence coming from back to Nigeria after being educated and raised abroad, coming back here because they feel and they see that this is the opportunity. They feel Nigeria is picking up, and it's more than any other place in the world an opportunity for them to apply, what has been learned in developed countries like United States and UK, and to contribute and add value to their country.
Looking at economic output, employment and human capital development, we've seen that we've been able to impact, despite being simply a contractor, with 0.45% of the GDP of this country. This brought our company to be among the 100 top business in Nigeria.
When energy meets oil and gas, the voltage of a nation's economy boomerang positively, and growth clashes, inviting the multinational billion-dollar companies. That's why it's necessary to add our voice. On the new Energy, Oil and Gas Multimedia, we will bring you all you need to know about the industries and their opportunities, like the local content policies for local communities. All major IOCs, SMEs, educationists will have the platform to use. We promise to cover conferences on energy, oil, and gas globally. Interviews, CEOs, staffs and communities, civil organizations. Please support us on this huge task. Send all inquiries to info@energyoilandgas.net.
We want more Nigerians to understand the energy, oil and gas industry, how to key in, how it works so you may venture into it. We dedicate special reports on activities around the Local Content Act in action every week, creating opportunities for training the unemployed and job placements in several oil and gas companies. Top companies imbibe the local content as a business practice. Let's hear from the multi-million-dollar company Chevron.
Yes, indeed, an act was signed in 2010, the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act. We do not just comply with an act. To us in Chevron, local content, it's a business practice. We began doing local content practice as a matter of business practice way before there was law. So for us, it's a perfect way to do business.
The NCDMB has endorsed 4 key areas. They include 1. Indigenous marine vessel acquisition, 2. Offshore rigs acquisition, 3. Equipment component manufacture, and 4. Establishment of line pipe mills. Steel lies at the bedrock of industrialization, and Nigeria is taking that step with international partners.
The reason I'm here today is because of the exciting business opportunities brought about by local content development. We have established the partnership with a subsidiary of China National Petroleum Corporation. They have their BSG, is their pipe mill. So in the cooperation is that they will train our youth at their premises in China.
In the industry, we will be your guide to every activity weekly on our program.
Know how to step into future jobs in the energy, oil and gas industry like ABC. It's a must for all unemployed youths.
These trainings are in Nigeria and abroad, like these lads heading to South Korea.
From this airport, the industrialization of Nigeria is about to happen. Nigerians are taking charge of their future. Nigerians are given the opportunity to go and train and become masters in their own given rights.
I'm happy to be here, part of the local content program. This is one of the greatest steps Nigeria has taken, especially the National Assembly, in passing the local content bill. We are here, we are opportune to be trained as welders, which is an opportunity for Nigerians to improve on their skills. and it was sponsored by the federal government under the LNG and some Samsung heavy industries company to sponsor us to South Korea.
I want to thank God Almighty for this great privilege being given to us, and also want to thank the Nigeria LNG for this great opportunity. And I also want to use this opportunity to encourage the female, most especially the youth, that what men can do, female can do it more better. As I'm going to Korea, I'm going for study. No bribe, is garbage in, garbage out. What you read, that was no bribe. We did very well, and today I stand in as the first woman. Thank you.
And we realize that there's a gap that must be filled over time, and the only way to fill that gap is by training youths over time so that they will feel the manpower needs of the federal government.
I want to be part of that success. I want to see these young men ready, and I want to hear them speak for themselves. You can see all their luggages. You can see they were just given their passports some few minutes ago. And look at how happy they are.
God bless Nigeria.
I'm so happy for them. And I pray the Almighty will be with them as they sojourn and come back safely to make Nigeria proud.
The Energy, Oil and Gas program is a must every week on Channels Television, DTN Nigeria and Ben Television, United Kingdom.
We will link you to where this training and jobs are in whatever industry around oil and gas. And we will also show you, through those who have participated in this program, what they have benefited from it and how they come into it. Through this program, you can send us your CV. We will put the website address and the email and phone number for you to call. Send your CV. We will link your CV and send it further to any of the jobs that you are applying for or that you wish to apply for. But please take your time and link these sites, read their instruction and the jobs that they are offering. And we wish you good luck and all the best.